Hello there, I'm Renee and this is The Juice, the show that gives you a fresh look at the world of movies. Coming up, you'll see our interview with Naomi Watts, who's up to some funny games these days, and we give you an insider's look at Mad Men, the series that has taken the US by storm. It's making awards history by clocking up 2 Golden Globe wins and 16 Emmy nominations before they've even finished shooting the second season. And Movie Extra is the only place you can see it. But first, let's take a look at new flicks out in cinemas this week, starting with that super special effects bandage bandit, The Mummy 3. Our US reporter Sal Morgan did the hard yards with the cast to get the scoop.
Was there ever any doubt in your mind when they said a third Mummy movie?
Bupkis, none. None. I was like, sign me up. Where are we going? China? Great. I've been waiting for 7 years with great anticipation to make this movie because I really enjoyed doing this guy. I really, really did. Enough time's passed to allow for the audience to not feel like I had to see the first 2 pictures in order to be able to appreciate or enjoy the third one. Because it's a brand new day.
We often see you in dramatic roles and quite serious movies. Was doing an action adventure something you'd always wanted to do?
Since I was 10 years old and saw Indiana Jones, I told my dad I wanted to be Indiana Jones. And throughout the years, I know I'm known as this dramatic actress, and people would ask me all the time in junkets, what's the role you next want to do? Thinking I'd say Medea, and I always said, Indiana Jones. But no one saw me as that until Rob Cohen.
Where's Rick?
Where do you think?
Give me your hand and get on this horse! Get back, Dad! Alexander Rupert O'Connell, you get on the back of this horse this instant!
Luke Ford plays your son in the movie. What was he like to work with?
He's a great kid, really. Well, young man, I should say. He's got charisma. He's a throwback to the stature of classic film stars. He's a great new emerging talent on the Hollywood scene. I'm really happy for him.
Isn't Luke Ford hot?
Yes, we love him. He's Australian.
I know. I think he's going to be the next huge movie star out of Australia. I think every young woman is going to go crazy for him. I think he's an incredible actor, a really genuine person.
I needed a guy to play Brendan and Maria's son who was part man, part boy, good looking, and didn't look silly with a Russian assault weapon in his hand. When I saw his audition, he had so much charm. He was so charming that I brought him to LA and we tested him with Brendan, and the magic began to happen.
And that's where I've never sweat more in my life. I remember the makeup artist going, geez, we need more tissues. But I got through it, and then they cast me, and it just kind of went on from there.
Compared to other things that you've worked on, did it kind of seem like a million miles away?
Yes, it did. I was working it out that this budget could be equivalent to maybe at least 30, 40 Australian films. So we would have been, and that would have been probably 30 films divided by, yeah, probably about 20 years worth of filmmaking in Australia. But it was good. No, it was very good fun.
Time to go.
Is it just me, or is Brendan Fraser trying to be Indiana Jones? Now to the news and what's making headlines in Hollywood, starting with Robert De Niro quitting a major movie just days after arriving on the set. It was a dream team, De Niro co-starring with Mel Gibson in a cop drama called Edge of Darkness. But a month into shooting, director Martin Campbell and De Niro clashed, so the screen legend walked. Campbell is now casting for a replacement, but fingers crossed they can kiss and make up and get this show back on the road. A couple of other co-stars are making an unlikely couple in a new movie called My Own Love Song. In it, Renee Zellweger plays a wheelchair-bound singer. Her buddy is played by Forrest Whitaker, and together they take a road trip to Memphis. No mention of Elvis at this stage. Lots of people are working in Hollywood, but no one as hard as this guy. Film director Guillermo del Toro has been booked on jobs till the year 2017.
3, 2, 1, vote!
The Hellboy 2 director is doing The Hobbit, Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Slaughterhouse-5 and Mountains of Madness. That's insane, all right. And if he's doing all that till 2017, my guess is he'll take a long holiday soon after.
Cut!
So there's no point in calling him till maybe 2020. You'll only get his voicemail. Now we'll get on to Walz with Bashir. This sure is one very different movie that's clocking up award nominations already. It's a beautifully animated, gut-wrenching trip down one man's memory lane and the surreal aspects of war.
באיזשהו שלב התנתקתי ועליתי אל תוך הטרמינל ומצאתי את עצמי בסוג של טריפ, באיזה סוג של הזיה. כאילו אני עכשיו בטרמינל בינלאומי ואני רק צריך לבחור לאן אני רוצה לקחת את החופשה שלי. ואני עומד מול לוח טיסות כזה משנות ה-80 ואני אומר לעצמי, אוקיי, עכשיו רק תבחר. ואני רואה 14:10 לונדון, 15:20 פריז, 16 ניו יורק. ואני ממשיך להסתובב בטרמינל ויש שם חנויות, דיוטי פרי, חנויות של תכשיטים, חנויות של טבק, חנויות של אלכוהול. ועוד אני בתוך הטריפ הזה, פתאום אני מתחיל לקלוט מה קורה. אני רואה שמבעד לחלונות כל המטוסים שראיתי מקודם, של TWA ושל אייר פרנס, הם מופצצים, הם שלדים של מטוסים. והחנויות ריקות, בזזו אותם כבר מזמן. ולוח הטיסות הזה תקוע אולי 4 חודשים הוא תקוע. ואז אני מתחיל גם לשמוע את הסאונד, את הקולות. אני מתחיל לשמוע את הירי של הפגזים לתוך העיר, את ההפצצות של חיל האוויר. אני מתחיל להבין איפה אני נמצא, אני מתחיל לפחד ממה שהולך לקרות.
The thing about Walz with Bashir is how it shows the reality of war and the unreality of it at the same time. So if you want to see a movie that truly is something different, this is the one to check out. Know what else you should see? Fracture. It's the movie one big picture, 8:30 Sunday night, September 21. There are 3 great things about it. 1, Anthony Hopkins. 2, Ryan Gosling, who'll be one of the greatest actors of his generation in time to come. And 3, the absolute killer story. Is it possible to truly get away with murder?
What have you been doing?
Oh, I'm permitted the use of a private investigator.
Not to investigate me.
Why not? You're investigating me.
Because you shot your wife.
Allegedly. That's how it works, right? If I can't introduce something in court as evidence, it doesn't exist legally.
I'm not going to play games with you.
I'm afraid you have to, old sport. I guess that's the word I could call it, a smart, sophisticated kind of movie, well written, well structured, which is not that common now.
Well, I was real happy to wear suits in a movie because now, you know, my mother won't feel like such a failure. All I do is play bad guys, and I think that she's starting to get a complex, so.
You look closely enough and you'll find everything has a weak spot where it can break sooner or later.
You're looking for mine?
I've already found yours.
Yeah.
Now, after the break, we've got Naomi Watts giving us the lowdown on the funny games she likes to play. There are free tickets we want to give you, and you'll meet the maddest man of them all. He drinks, he smokes, he has sex with clients, and that's just in one business meeting. It's all coming up right here on Movie Juice. Don't go away.